Alrighty, I am back from some holiday travels. Unfortunately, my webcam is still giving me a little bit of trouble, so we're just going to start today off with the game window and just get right back into it. Okay, so the book told me a lot of important stuff, did it not? About
William.
Yes, Ager. I mean, the girl in the caves.
The tracks, the fens.
Oh my God, Nigel, you're
Perhaps
killing
this
me!
character lived along the train line. I should investigate.
Okay, so I don't know if that's him saying that we should just straight up start walking along the train tracks now. I tried to do that earlier. I might have even cut the footage because it took me forever to get there and back, and I ultimately found nothing. But that might be the move now. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and take note that the Pask flower for Emily. That's what Emily said she wanted, basically, in the recording that we took. So I believe, well, really, I don't know what this game's going to ask of me to do, but I get the impression that we're supposed to find a Pask flower, wherever or whatever those are, and bring one to the ghost girl in the cave.
The fens.
Oh, he's saying a thing.
Perhaps this Ager character lived along the train line.
That's the same thing you said a minute ago when you opened the book. Okay, I'll take it. Yabi Kuni, I saw your comment that Quay, Q-U-A-Y, is pronounced key. I wouldn't know, because that's not a very American word, but I'll start calling it the key. Our little cabin on the quayside now. Am I going to be able to go through this door now?
The door is locked.
Well, maybe it wants me to go all the way to the other side of town and do it from there. I hate this gruel guy. I still am so mad about that shit with the doll in there. That was such a bullshit puzzle. Having a quick glance at the walkthrough, it seems like the fence is the right move. My sister got me a French press for Christmas, and like, I've never really had a device to effectively make loose leaf tea before. So now like a whole new dimension of making tea is opening up for me. I'm so excited about it. Okay, so it looks like he's just gonna keep on repeating that. Yes, it's a possible lead, I'm certain. So, so the walkthrough said there was important stuff here. I think that maybe the tide has gone down.
Some kind of...
Am I supposed to take a picture of this, is what it said?
That's not right.
No? Wait, do I use something on it?
That's not right.
No.
That's not right.
No.
That's not right.
No, okay, so I'm just gonna go this way. I don't think this path was open before. Yo, what is this? This is an odd thing to find.
That's not right.
Oh, wait, there was just a... I see shadows. I didn't see them at first. Come over here, they say. Suddenly upping the freaky factor. Saxton... What? No peace in death. The humble folk of Saxton were horrified to discover an 80-year-old corpse floating in the still harbor water last weekend. The body was spotted by a local man, Bob Tawney. For a second, I thought it said the body was identified as Bob Tawney. I was gonna lose my shit. While doing his milk and bread round. Horrible it were, said Mr. Tawney. It were falling to bits. You could barely call it human, it was so rotten. Rotten and putrid. Identifying the body took a little time after police discovered the local graveyard had become flooded and disturbed by the unusually high spring times. The Saxton area is experiencing an unexpectedly wet spring, leading to the widespread flooding and coastal disturbance. They come floating out across the sea out of the fog. The once quiet graveyard is now all but destroyed by the approaching sea, meaning further bodies will be disturbed from what was intended to be an eternal slumber. They come floating across the sea out of the fog and into our small town, continued Mr. Tawney. The fishing has had to stop, with the water being so badly polluted. This week's catch sits around the town, waiting to be burnt. The smell is unbearable. The fisherfolk of Saxton are hoping the May Day festival is not affected by the gruesome events. Damn! There are so many corpses in the water that it's ruining the fishing around here. That's probably why Nanny Noah said, like, is that a corpse in the water when we first met her on the wayside. It's freaky. Is there anything I can use on this? Well, there's definitely something moving back there. I want to know why there would be a gate like this in a sea cave.
That's not right.
That's just inherently freaky to me. Ugh. That's uncanny. That one doesn't even look too much like a human.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
Interesting. And the dictaphone thing? Such a small hitbox. Guess not. Well then, I would like to know what was on that one recording, but it's probably for the best that I just keep on going this way. Sea creatures?
Symbolic images or ancient graffiti?
Or sea creatures? I hear a train, yet I was reliably informed there were no trains this time of year. Can I walk the path now? I think I can. I tried doing this earlier and it wouldn't let me. Oh yeah. We gonna get some ghost train activity? I wonder if I can still be killed by a ghost train.
There's something wrong with the signal. Is it stuck?
Well, what's wrong with it? I don't quite know what you mean by that. I don't like all these train noises I'm hearing. It looks like there's a ladder. You wanna climb up and fix it, Nigel?
There's something wrong.
Yes, I'm aware. You gonna do something about it?
That's not right.
Oh, take a photo? Odd. It's like there's something spinning round and round it.
That's not right. That's not right.
I wonder if there are some optional photos in this game. Sometimes I can't tell if, like, if ever I need to take literally every photo that I come across, or some of them are just bonus. And damn, this place is big. This is such a big environment for the game. So much to do, so many places to go.
Hello!
Into a field? There's one that shouldn't echo. Two, who the fuck just like cups their mouth and does the echo thing in a field? Ooh, this is getting spooky now. Now we're going into the woods. I'm getting some big barrel hill energy here. Let's work right to left. So we came from Raven Lane.
I have no idea where this leads.
Well,
if it leads anywhere at all.
theoretically you wouldn't know where anything goes, well, but you're still gonna go here. Boy, it's dark in here now. What is that thing? What in the Barrow Hill? Oh, we got a puzzle. We got some druid shit here. Ghost technology. Help me figure this one out.
That's not right.
Must be some way I can get a clue out of that. Maybe I should explore a little more. Dude, why am I in like a maze now? I'm gonna get so lost in here. Is that the same one?
There's a monolith on the upper path.
Monolith. Beach Hill Sora numero uno. Who's putting this shit here? The National Park Service? Wait, I can interact with that one. I can look through it. There's like a hole carved in it.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Uncanny.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Well, there's a puzzle up there for sure. I'm just not sure I get what it is yet. I should probably go back down the other path first and see if I can't find some kind of clue to help me with it.
What's this?
I don't... Oh, wait, there is a thing there. Why do you treat me like the dirt? Your mouth says never, but your sweet lips say... Tother. I know you want the same as I am always watching you, as you know all too well. It'll be better for all if you just leave him and come to Brock Farm. My needs are at bursting, yet you dampen my passion. I'll kill your Robert, like the sickly sow that he is. Dig that big knife of mine into his pale flesh to see if his love is as hidden as mine. The farm is your place, the stove awaits. You are mine by right, these old fields know that. My heart and will is ripe for you, my sweetest berry. Come to the woods when he is not watching. I will wait for you as the owl waits for nightfall, and the wolf waits for winter. Some freaky stalker shit here. Who is BG? Brock Farm. I don't think we've heard the name Brock Farm yet either. Am I taking that with me? No, we're leaving it there. I don't know what that's about. Oh shit, a place with people. Man, this game is a lot bigger than I thought.
Oh, Raven Lane.
The Agers. Might one of these be a pasque flower, I wonder. Ager House on Raven Lane. So the Agers were not from Saxton. Muy interessant. Oh, I guess I'm behind the shrub now. Hello, woman. Speak to me.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have...
Oh, no, it's my fault. I was miles away, somewhere between spring and summer.
Is that horrible letter meant for you? Let's just open with that.
Is that horrible letter meant for you?
Oh, don't. That silly old codger. He should know better. His affections upset my dear Robert, bless him. He's a sensitive soul.
Robert?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Catherine Carswell. My husband Robert is in his workshop, fuming at present.
Why is that?
He's convinced I'm going to run off with the farmer.
And are you?
Oh, goodness no, smelly man.
Smelly man.
From Robert until he's calmed himself.
How will you do that?
Via his stomach, as always.
This is just such a bizarre soap opera that we've just barged into. Like, lives with this guy, Robert, and they're happily together. And there's, like, the farmer neighbor who's going to kill her. It's just blatantly writing death threats saying that he should come marry her. Marry him. God.
I can smell cooking.
Ah, that'll be the broth. I'm making lunch. Why don't you join us?
I'd love to. What's on the menu?
An old favourite, 7 pigeon and nut broth. It's an Anglo-Saxon recipe.
Really? Now there's a thing. Is it, well, edible?
Good heavens, I should hope so. Perhaps you could help.
I'm not exactly a TV celebrity chef, though.
TV chefs? What's that? You've lost me.
Oh, not to worry. Where do we start?
I'll pick some more of these bay leaves while you read the recipe. It's in the kitchen, past Jasper the Parrot.
What is this filler episode that you've just gotten us into? I feel like I shouldn't just gloss over her saying TV chefs, what's that? Because that's like another point towards the theory that we've like walked into a time warp, and that's why the lady wouldn't tell us, Meghan Markle wouldn't tell us Mankle, whatever her name was. That's why Megan Mankle wouldn't tell us what year it was. I don't know, I might just be reading into it.
You should be complimented on your garden.
Oh, thank you. It's both a burden and a joy. It feeds us and provides much of what we need.
You sound like a witch.
I beg
What?
your pardon?
Oh, no, I meant as in a Wicca or chemist.
Chemist?
I see. Yes, I guess you could be right. I do create many charms and potions from petal and leaf. Such pretty young things.
She makes potions? How the fuck would you know that? I'm sorry, did I miss something that she said that indicated that she makes fucking potions? Or did I might have just spaced out for a second, but he just randomly dropped, hey, you're kind of a witch.
I'll have a look around, if you don't mind.
Oh my god, Nigel, I want to hate you because you're annoying, but you keep making me laugh with the stupidest shit, man. Oh, there's a bird here.
This must be Jasper, the parrot.
Jasper the parrot.
Maybe a mockingbird instead.
What a lovely home. Nothing to take here. Well, this Robert fellow, Robert Carswell, I believe his name would be. Bread.
That's not right.
I don't know what to do. Let's just go find Robert. How about we just leave? I fail to see the relevance of any of this. Can I go this way? Oh, I can. Alright, this must be Robert.
Maybe it's paint? Or oil?
This game just keeps on getting bigger.
Excuse me, but can you...
I've told you, silly goose, that I'm not to be disturbed.
No, Mr. Carswell, I am not...
The afternoon post or my lunch is all I'm expecting. Now get to it. There's precious work to be done.
Well, that's enough for me to get out of here. Well, I mean, who are the Agers then? Because I thought the whole reason we were coming here is because we thought the Agers lived here. But evidently they do not. A lot of horses out here, though. I hate the sound of wood splitting in the forest. It's mainly just because a tree fell on me that one time.
I have no idea where this leads.
Okay, well, let's just go back up top. Alright, let's have a closer inspection at all four sides of this thing. This one kind of looks like an angry face with buck teeth. That one's like, I don't know, kind of a pentagram. That one looks like a jellyfish. It's got a 3 on it. They've all got 3s on them. That one looks like the pentagram, but upside down, I think. And we've come full circle. Wait, are these ones actually identical? They might be. No, it is upside down, okay. Maybe... Let me see how many of these there are. Because I think I might be picking up what they're putting down. It's gonna have a 1 or a 4 on it. This one's got a 1. And it's missing sticks. Okay, I see. So I think they're supposed to tell a story. But this one needs sticks put in it so that it can be maneuvered. No, don't leave. I was just getting a little smart. Lo, hark, the face cam is fixed. Okay, a quick peek at the walkthrough has told me that I was supposed to find the recipe for pigeon stew in that kitchen. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't look through that kitchen too much. It was just a weird looking house, and I didn't feel comfortable in that room for some reason. So we're just gonna go grab that and see where it takes us. Because it seems the objective is to now eat lunch with the Carswells. Again, welcome to the filler episode. And you know, there's one of those symbols. That's
Been washed smooth by heavy spring rain.
That's one of the symbols on the obelisks. Ooh, and that was like an important noise. He did a thing when he saw that.
That's not right.
Can't take photos of it, though. Interessant. Okay, where's this recipe book? It's the music! That's why I left this room. This music is not cool. I do not vibe with it. Oh, that looks like a book. In fact, I think the walkthrough said it was by the fireside. That's easy to miss. Carswell Cookbook. Can I speak, or are you gonna cut me off? Okay, cool, I can talk. Sealfin bread and... wow, that looks like Old English. 7 pigeons, a half finger length of fatty bacon, garlic root to taste, chives, 3 bay leaves, wood mushrooms chopped into a beaker of ale, roasted cob nuts bashed to pieces, small beaker of water, boutir, loafin of bread to serve. Oh, it's butter. It's butter, not boutir. It's all just in Old English. Warm the butter to brown the bacon, cobble nuts, and garlic in heavy based serving pot. Brown birds plucked and gutted till all sides are toasty. Drown the sealfin brids in the ale mushroom and water till the meat is falling from the bone. Serve whole or in part as warm loaf. Damn. Damn, I love cooking a good stew. Oh, what's this? Of all the seasonal recipes prepared and cooked by our Anglo-Saxon forefathers, it is the winter varieties that proved to be most important. Unlike modern times, winter was not the end of the year in the calendar of the ancient people. That's underlined, so that's probably important for a puzzle. But rather, the beginning. Many long months of hard frost, sunless skies, and chilling north winds dictated that nothing must grow, and all should be barren before the coming of spring. Sealfin Brid, 7 birds, and Chnut Brikwan, nut, brow, or stew, is known to have been a popular winter dish in the academically named Dark Ages. Pigeons or doves would have been kept near the farmstead as nourishment in winter. The use of 7 birds may seem excessive, but the meal was prepared to be shared with fellow landsmen and their families. As you prepare and cook this meal, think about your ancient cousins, for you walk in their footsteps and share their understanding of the seasons and the natural world. I love that last bit there. I think about that shit all the time when I cook something that's like tens of thousands of years old, like pelmeni, or just like a good gumbo. Actually, was gumbo invented in the sooner times? It probably was. And there's another one of those symbols. Oh yeah.
The patterned stone is heavily cracked. Probably frost damage.
So there he goes again with his little dun 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 dun. So this must be important to that puzzle. Click mental picture taken.
About these ingredients.
I'll prepare the birds and bacon while you shop in the hedgerows and woodlands.
Oh, okay, so... okay, I get it.
Can I ask something else?
Of course, there's no rush.
Oh, wait, I missed it. It was something just to ask about specifically the ingredients.
Okay,
So
well,
we are going to go foraging for her.
Where will I find the cob nuts?
Cob nuts or hazelnuts, as you might know them, grow in the small thickets of the wood, just down the lane.
This music is feeling Twin Peaksy.
Where will I find the wood mushrooms?
The answer's in the name, but I will add that you'll want to find a shady patch, perhaps near the old monument.
Does the garlic grow in your garden?
She said by the
No,
monument.
wrong season, I'm afraid. You'll have to find some wild garlic near the stream. It likes the damp. But avoid the train line.
I thought the trains weren't running.
Oh, don't worry yourself. Just stay away from the train tracks.
What goes on with those train tracks that they're not telling us about?
Where can I find the chives?
There's some early flowering wild varieties in the drier soil at the top of the lane.
At the top of the lane.
Can I
Okay.
ask some-
So it seems like it's just going to be a fun
I'll
foraging
have a
puzzle.
look around.
Man, I love this little literary setup that people do all the time of never you mind what goes on those train tracks, just stay away from them, because we already know that there was like a horrific crash that happened there once ages ago. And ooh, if that's not just a setup that I enjoy immensely. Makes me think about like oh, how do I put it? What if, like, at one point we can just walk along the train track and then out of nowhere there's just a loud-ass sound of a train derailment, just ear-splitting, extremely loud train crash, and we can't see anything, but it's just happening?
Ferns, I think, or bracken.
Bracken, that's something we needed, right? guess so.
Ferns, I think, or bracken.
Bracken. It was cob nuts or hazelnuts, chives, something else. But that's got to be one of them if you took it with them. I'm drinking some tea that I made this morning. Actually, I made it last night, and I'm drinking it cold now. It was out of that French press I was talking about, and it's this really like fancy, weird designer tea that my mom got at some craft fair called Winter in the Forest, and I love it. It's based on lapsang souchong, but it's got peppercorns and
Woodland mushrooms.
and all sorts of other fun stuff in it. It's very strong. It tastes like drinking a campfire, but I am a big lapsang souchong fan. Oh, perhaps that's them right there. It's like a bit tall to be chives. Ooh, I just noticed that it's a basket full of apples. It was apple being carried on the train that derailed.
Wild garlic. From the stream.
From the stream. So that just leaves the hazelnuts, I think. It wouldn't be on like one of the obelisk screens, would it? No. That shit just freaks me out so much. Just because of the Blair Witch Project. Like, that could literally say in the native language, "Have a nice day," and it would still just off-put me to look at that. Oh. Could it be?
A yellowish flower. Maybe a dandelion.
Was that on the list? Oh, we've taken several kinds of flowers now.
Wild garlic. From the
Oh,
stream.
that is just the garlic.
A yellowish flower. Maybe a dandelion.
Interesting. Are we taking more flowers? Wait, are we collecting flowers for the Emily girl? Is that her name?
A springtime flower. Maybe a daisy.
Does look like a daisy. I don't know my flowers too well, but I do know a daisy when I see one. How about these?
A pink flower. I can't identify.
Possibly a pask flower. We're gonna have to figure out some more what pask means. I'm assuming that that's probably like an old equinoxy term. Yeah, the music out here is starting to feel really Lynchian. And for the record, I'm not a huge David Lynch guy, but I do like the music.
I already have this.
Okay, so we are collecting flowers. I would have thought the game would only let me take the one that I need.
Fresh chives. Picked from the lane.
Is that different from the garlic?
Fresh chives. Picked from the lane.
I think that might be the wrong voice line. I don't think that's garlic. Oh well.
Can I ask something else?
If you have any ingredients, Nigel, do add them to the pot.
About these
let's ask about the
prepare
hazelnuts
bird
again.
while you shop in the
Where will I find the cobnuts?
cobnuts or hazelnuts, as you might know them, grow in the small thickets of the wood just down the lane.
Can I ask?
Of course.
I'll have a look.
Start throwing some shit in there.
Oh, stop. That's poisonous.
Oh. My bad. Didn't know that. There's some mushrooms.
Oh no, that's not quite right.
Okay, everything I've grabbed is poison apparently. Shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Have I done nothing right?
Oh,
Didn't I?
Ferns, I think, or bracken. Woodland mushrooms.
Woodland mushrooms.
oh no.
Maybe... how does it say I had the mushrooms? Did it say to do something special with them first? Ma'am? Am I supposed to chop these up first? What am I supposed to do to them? Oh,
I already have
what is that? Is that the...
a spiky pine cone.
Why did you even take that? She's just gonna say you can't put it in there.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, it's poisonous. Might as well go out and find the last ingredient. She said that the hazelnuts would be in like little thickets of wood. Is this it? Is it, like, right next to the garlic, but not the garlic? I think that's it.
Last winter's hobnuts.
Yes!
Picked from the tree.
Baby, we got a stew going. I'm sorry, am I supposed to grind him up over here? I'm just now noticing this cooking station. Yes, that's probably what's going on. This weirdly reminds me of Midnight in Salem now. Oh, there's a mortar and pestle. Alrighty. Let's do those chives. Probably good to go then. Grind up those cob nuts. Interesting that they put all these in color. Mushrooms. Ooh. I used to hate mushrooms. I quite like them now. But I'd be lying if I said that the visual appearance of a mushroom doesn't still freak me out. It still just looks so weird to me. Have I forgotten something?
That's not right. Right?
Shit, I think I'm missing an ingredient still.
Ah, the cob nuts. Crushed perfectly. Ah, wood mushrooms. Chopped to perfection.
She's surprised like I didn't just ask her to do this.
Chives. Freshly trimmed.
Freshly trimmed. Oh, wait, so it's garlic
Can I
and
ask-
chives. I see, I see.
I'll have.
Are chives onion-based, actually? I always confuse them. I always think that chives are garlic. Silly me. They are tasty, though. I used to go camping and just pull chives out of the ground and eat them. They were tasty.
If you haven't...
Ta-da. Alright, now we're gonna eat, and you're gonna
Wild
tell me what these
garlic,
weird-ass symbols around your
perfectly
house are.
chopped.
Is that all? Is the broth ready to stew?
Almost.
Stew.
We need one final ingredient. Something rather special.
Aha. Tell me more.
We need some hedgerow balm. It's a natural sedative. It will flavour the broth as well as provide a little stress relief. For that husband of mine, he won't notice a thing.
What does balm look like?
It's the sap.
There's a painting in the bedroom. Take a good look.
What? Paint it? Okay, so I get to go upstairs now? So we're just gonna spike her husband's food? I love that Nigel's just going along with this. The man of leaf, twig, and stone. Okay, this is Old English again. Found thy earth cold and bare, with water bright. This is not the thing we're supposed to be looking for, I don't think. There's another one of those things.
The pattern has been bleached by the summer sun.
Is that his way of saying that this one represents the sun? Because I thought this one looked like sun rays shining down. Interesting.
The flowers are dry, old, and brittle.
Oh, this must be the thing.
This must be the soothing balm.
Okay.
I think I saw some. Yes, in the hedge.
Alright. Yeah, I could see that.
The flowers are dry.
Over by the horses, I think. What else is in here?
Catherine Carswell. Robert Carswell.
Neat. She said it was in the hedge, which makes me think it would be on, like, the roadside. I don't know, this European British vocabulary is too beyond me. Is that?
This must
There it
be
is.
the soothing balm.
Makes sense that she'd have it so close to home. So she said it's a natural sedative. Are we gonna be eating this too, or is this just gonna go into her husband's bowl? Probably need to chop it up to release those oils.
That's not right. That's not.
Or we just huck that shit in there like some bay leaves. I love cooking.
If you have any...
I love cooking when I have time to do it. Which is pretty often, luckily, because I need to eat.
There, it's ready to stew. It will need a good 2 hours in this stove.
Great.
You
So,
look exhausted. Put your feet up by the hearth.
oh, we're
and
just
I'll
gonna
put the
chill.
kettle on.
Hooray. Man, are people in the English countryside really just this hospitable? Like, I just showed up walking down the road with a London accent, and they're just like, come into my home and help me cook my dinner. This is kind of what West Virginia's like. You meet someone you never met in West Virginia, they'll give you a hug. Or at least in the Appalachia parts of it. But I can't say I have ever been across the pond.
Having eaten, Robert Carswell may be more accommodating.
Oh, so that's past dinner now. Okay. So, now that we've drugged him up, we can interrogate him. I see how it is. Oh, wait, there's nothing on the door there. What's that?
An
Was-
ivy leaf.
Well, shit, that might have been poison ivy, dude. What are you doing? I don't know, I'm bad at telling apart poison ivy from regular ivy. Might have just been better to let that stay there.
I am sorry for disturbing your work earlier today.
No, it is I who should apologize. I get carried away, you see.
He sounds
I'd
just like
like
the
to
reporter.
discuss
It's by the same
something
voice
with
actor.
Very well, there's no time like the present.
Let's butter him up.
Catherine is a wonderful cook and great company.
Aye, she's a pretty young thing, and sharp as a blackthorn. I don't know what I'd do without her.
She seems devoted.
Aye, but that old scarecrow up the lanes is I am her.
The farmer? I don't think you have any worries, Mr. Carswell. Was the broth to your satisfaction?
Wonderful, as always. Oh yes. It amazes me what Catherine can conjure from the weeds that grow around this old farm.
Old farm? Ah, maybe you can help me.
Oh, so he might know things.
Do you know anything about the previous owners, the Agers?
Ager... No, can't say that I do. We nabbed this place at auction back in the 60s.
The 60s? But you're only... Never mind. Do go on.
It's definitely,
Well, the
we're in a
place
time
was
warp,
down for,
100%.
out, falling down. Cost us, well, Catherine's folks. a
This has
pretty
gotta be the
hefty
70s.
level again.
Okay, 100%. We got on that train and it sent us back in time. We're in the fucking 1970s now. That's probably why so much of the equipment that, that Haddon sent us looks so antiquated.
Did you find anything valuable when you first arrived?
Say a crown, perhaps.
Valuable? Well, no. There were a few sheep camped out in the park.
No hidden passages? Compartments? Treasures?
Ha, you've been reading too much Enid Blyton.
Is there anything significant about the house?
Well, they say that the house is one of the last of Northfield.
Northfield?
Aye, the old village name. The rest is gone now, but the church remains.
The church? What church?
Aye, it's up through the woods, somewhere.
You're not a churchy person.
Ah, not really. Not really the happy, clappy type.
No, I can tell.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
I'm not gonna bring up the broth to the end. I don't want him to get suspicious.
What are you up to? It looks like archaeology.
Close. It's actually geology. Well, that's what I tell myself.
Are you stuck with something?
Ah, you could say that. I found this slab near the old millstones, up in Carrion Wood.
Where did you find the round slabs?
Scattered all over Carrion Wood. Some were under the soil. Others were exposed, like they were waiting to be found.
The woods have a strange atmosphere, don't you think?
Aye, they do. I don't mind admitting that there's corners to that wood that give me the shivers.
Ghosts, perhaps.
Oh, listen to us, spooking ourselves.
What are these round
Did I ask this
slabs
already?
for?
That's what I'm trying to work out. They have a pattern on them, a symbol,
Oh,
Do you think it's significant?
a story perhaps, or direction. I found them near the millstones.
So you think there's a connection?
Aye, I do. You should read my notes if you haven't already.
I should. That's totally what we're looking for. One of the stones has been destroyed?
One of the stones has been destroyed.
Aye, that'd be me, I'm afraid. Got a little carried away with my geology. Chipping away, the whole blasted thing collapsed.
Is he talking about like one of the things he sampled? I think so.
Millstones? Carrion Wood?
Aye, the woods down the lane. At the summit there's a series of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. We call them millstones, seen as they turn and all.
Millstones that turn. Is he talking about the obelisks? I think he might be.
Have you lived here long?
Tell me the year.
It's been on for a few years now. Why do you ask?
Alright, we'll just go ahead and drop this.
Was the broth to your satisfaction?
Wonderful, as always. Oh yes. It amazes me what Catherine can conjure from the weeds that grow around this old farm.
Old farm? Ah, maybe you can help me.
Man, that makes me worry that I'm eating drugged food if he can't tell.
Let's talk about...
Very well.
I'll leave you in...
Pop back should you need anything.
Alright, let's take a look at his notes that he mentioned. But where are they? That looks like them. Okay, here we go. Aperture or crevice, 7 feet tall. I found some sturdy oak poles at the end of the lane. They no doubt belonged to that scarecrow of a farmer, so I did not feel guilty when I stole them for myself. They fit most snugly into the holes. Wait, so he put those things in there? And we can get more of those poles from the farmer. Okay. The 4 large stone columns dominate the upper area of the Carrion Wood. Their purpose is a mystery to me. They have no apparent function. We have nicknamed them the millstones, as they appear to be able to turn on the spot. The round slabs beneath each monolith are very much like the rounded stones you would find in a mill, but are decorated with archaic scripture. There be a puzzle here. Absolutely. I found another stone this morning in the deeper corner of the Carrion Wood. It was a wonderful atmosphere. May Day approaches, so all the wood was of bud, sap, and leaf. Once again, the circular stone... I'm sorry, for a second there, the music really sounded like the FNAF 2 menu music. That just took me out of it. May Day approaches, so all the wood was of bud, sap, and leaf. Once again, the circular stone features a geometric pattern, which must be of some significance, yet I am none the wiser. Yet if Catherine can leave me to my work, I may be able to crack this enigma. I will sharpen the chisel. Okay. This seems like an honest-to-goodness puzzle. Hopefully I can figure it out on my own. If I had to guess, each of the different symbols probably represents morning, day, evening, and night. And the 2 that are mirror images of each other upside down. Oh, there's the sticks. Perfect.
Sturdy oak sticks.
Well done. So we can go back and start adjusting things now.
It's been washed smooth by heavy spring rain.
Oh, wait. Is that the clue? Is that why it's making the thing? So, the one with the rays of sunshine, he says it's been bleached by the sun. This one that looks like a star that's pointing up, he says it's been washed smooth by the rain. I think that's what they're trying to clue me into, is that they need to be facing the respective images. And he apparently broke one in here. So it's probably going to be
I
like...
am sorry for...
Process of elimination?
No, no.
I'd like to.
Very well.
I'll leave.
Pop back.
Am I supposed to, like, jigsaw it together, maybe? No, it looks like it's shattered, assuming that this is the stone. Or, there's a magnifying glass, I didn't see that. I gotta do one at a time. Blood?
Is it blood?
Seems like it.
No. More like fruit stains. Yes. Or tumbled berries.
Ah, okay, so this is the other one. So, it's the downward pointing starry thing. That must be representative of berries, then. Okay, just committing all this to my memory, I think I know what everything is, then. Let me just get a good look at the, I think it looks like the angry guy with the buck teeth is the one in here. And he said it was cracked. Yes, angry guy with buck teeth, he said it was cracked. I think I can solve this puzzle now.
That's not right. That's not right.
Really? Thought you were supposed to do that.
What are these monoliths? What do they do? Perhaps Robert Carswell holds the clue.
Why are you rhyming to me? I know what to do with them. I want to put the thing together.
What? Perhaps.
If this is definitely what these sticks are for.
That's not right.
Alright, damn it. Maybe I have to go visit the freaky farmer neighbor before they let me do anything.
One of the stones has been destroyed.
Aye, that'd be me, I'm afraid. Got a little carried away with my geology. Chipping away, the whole blasted thing collapsed.
He's talking about one of the actual millstones, I think. Like, it's fucking busted. It's gone.
Where did you find the round slabs?
Scattered all over Carrion Wood. Some were under the soil. Others were exposed, like they were waiting to be found.
The woods have
Freaky.
a strange atmosphere, don't you think?
Aye, they do. I don't mind admitting that there's corners to that wood that give me...
Go.
Oh,
Let's talk.
very well.
I'll leave you in.
Pop back.
What if I use the sticks on him?
That's not right.
Never mind. Okay, Carrion Wood puzzle. Nigel could say to Robert. Okay, but I can't spin the one stone, though, because every time I go to it, he just says maybe Carswell has the answer. I guess that one's the winter symbol, with him saying it was cracked. And then this would be the summer symbol, because it's the sun. So I've worked out all of this. Missing symbol must be the autumn symbol. Where is this screen? Okay, so I guess that there was a box with the broken thing in it that I couldn't see when I was in here. Where is that? I mean, I was ready to solve the puzzle without that, but it looks like the game won't let me until I see this hidden box that has a thing in it. I think I could see it on my peripheral when I was on this screen. That right there? Oh, that looks just like the freaking magnifying glass hitbox. Come on. Okay, so this one's autumn because process of elimination. Everything else clearly coordinates to another symbol. So now I'm hoping he'll let me go back and do the thing. That's not a spoiler. Fuck, it doesn't even matter if it is. We're not doing spoiler punishments this time.
What are these monoliths? Perhaps Robert Carswell holds the clue.
Why? I know what they are. Dude. Back to the fucking guide. Read the notes on the table to snag a map of Carrion Wood. Oh wait, I already saw that, I think. There was another scroll on his desk. Oh my god. Yes, there is a third scroll right next to this one. These are actually different hitboxes. Wow. Interesting geology is never hard to find in this region of Anglia. The nearby forest, known locally as the Carrion Wood, has roots burrowing deep into a natural earthen mound. This huge hill is broken by stony outcrops and architectural debris. I imagine many men have lived and died near the hill, leaving clues to who they were and what they were doing. I have found evidence of both metal and stone ages. Iron deposits, as well as bronze, tin, and copper, have been found in the stones taken from the summit. Close to this point, I found what I can only describe as an ancient stone monolith. They are most intriguing. Who built them? I should travel to the museum at Saxton to learn as much recorded history as possible. When buying this old heap of bricks, we could never have known we were settling in such an exciting region. The summit affords the most breathtaking views. Perhaps this is the true reason the stone monoliths exist. Could they have an aesthetic value or religious significance? Lords and ladies, also known as cuckoo pint. Split axe head, found near the summit. Well, that's not... Oh my god, there's 4, actually. My bad. So we saw that one. We saw this one. What's this one right here? The single most important one. Awesome.
I'll make a note.
Okay. So we have a... We just completely copied that to memory. So it's a little figure 8. Stone 1, stone 2, stone 3. Broken stone. The broken stone is by the mushrooms, apparently. Dripping pines in the middle. Okay. So, from the Ager house to the train line, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've got it. We know from that one recipe book that winter was the beginning of the year to the ancient Anglo people. So that means that stone number 1, the first one we encounter coming from this side, we want to set it to winter. And then the next one we want to set to spring, and then summer, and then autumn. Very good. I'm starting to detect that there's nothing important to this puzzle with the aperture. Alright, you better let me put these damn sticks in now. Thank you. That's a very extra animation. I wouldn't expect them to go through the effort of that. So this is stone 1. Stone 1. This is winter, I believe. Yes, because that was the cracked and dry stone. A little further down the path. This stone right here, if it has a 2 on it, we want this to be spring. Spring is the one that's pointy on the top side. Yes, Actually, no, they're both pointy on the top side, come to think of it. I think, if anything, we want it to be this one. I think that's the one. I should have taken closer note. I just assumed that one was pointy and the other was not. Now here in the middle, this is where the dripping pine trees are, and it's the figure 8 fork in the road. So if I look at the map, stone 3 is up ahead on my right. We'll take this one. Stone 3, this is going to be summer, so it's the rays of sunshine. And then is this the end of the puzzle? Because there's no 4th stone? Well, really, what it tells me here is that the 4th stone is right there by the mushrooms. Can I maybe inspect this closer now that I know that it's busted up?
I already have it.
Well, yes, you have the mushrooms, but look at what the mushrooms are on. I don't know. Maybe I got the spring one wrong? Let's go back and check that. We just need to know which season goes first. The note is in Catherine's cookbook. Winter is the first season. Good. Insert the oak sticks. Good. Spin millstone 1. So the winter symbol showing. Good, we've done that. As Robert broke the last millstone, we don't need to worry about it. To complete the puzzle, return to the first millstone and look into the hole at the top of it. What? Wait, how was I supposed to know that? Let me put this back to... I think this is the correct one for spring. There's something new in the top of this now? They're all lined up?
That must be the tower of Northfield Church.
Okay.
Now I know where to find it.
It was down the one path that we didn't check. How odd is that? Alright, whatever works for you, Nigel. That was an okay puzzle. I liked how it came together. The clues were thoughtfully scattered. I have no idea why they think I would know to look through the first at the end, and why I would ever think that they actually match up. That was very comparable to the Casa Malloy constellation puzzle that I hated so much. But hey, at least I got along with this one easier, and didn't have to drink ghost pepper hot sauce for getting out of the guide. Oh, so now you're cautious to the ruffling leaves noises? And then he doesn't care. Dude, we've been hearing nothing but those noises all day. Ooh, a cemetery. Honestly, I've just learned to roll with it. This game is so damn big that I'm just gonna keep on finding all these new places. Eventually, we're just gonna show up at my house, and I'm just gonna accept it. We're gonna get into a jet and just fly to Ohio. Day 2, the last of Northfield. The Carswells, Catherine, and Robert were an odd couple. There was something strange about them. Why did Catherine tell me to avoid the train tracks? I found a church, Northfield Church, hidden away in the Carrion Woods. It's a foreboding kind of place, steeped in ancient history, death, and the legends of the county. A perfect place to practice my ghost hunting skills. A nighttime return may also be revealing. Ooh, we're gonna come back at night. So, what destroyed the village of Northfield? What connections did the Agers have to Northfield and Saxton? Gain someone's trust to enable a nighttime return to ghost hunt. Emma Harry, let's go. We're gonna bring Emma Harry ghost hunting with us. I can't wait. Observe supernatural activity with the night vision camera. Try to record a couple of EVPs. Are there any hidden messages? Photograph paranormal activity. There must be something. Alright, so we're getting right into the ghost hunting now. Sick. I'm out of tea, so I'm gonna come back with a fresh pot in another day. Got myself some more tea, and now we're back. So is this gonna be an abandoned church? Or is there... What am I looking at?
The graveyard is well kept for somewhere so isolated.
No, what's the giant tear over the screen? No, seriously, wait. Is this like a fourth wall break? It looks like... Does he walk in front of it? Or...
The graveyard.
Show me how he walks. He walks behind it! Wait, why is that happening like that? Just abort that movement. It's like the scenery is a photo that's been torn in half and taped back together. What is... It's been torn in a way that gets rid of the tree. There should be like a thicker tree trunk right here. But it's been torn out. In fact, are these tree branches mirrored? They might be. What? This has to be for a reason. What am I looking at? That's so bizarre. Very, very strange.
Large black crows are watching me.
Man, I don't even know what this game is about anymore. It's ghost hunting, it's treasure hunting, it's some sort of meta shit now with photographs ripping apart reality before my eyes.
The door is rusted shut.
Yeah, I guess this place is an abandoned church then. So we're probably not going to meet a pastor or vicar or what have you here.
A pile of rubble, masonry, broken gravestones, covered in weeds and flowers. Nature is taking back what was borrowed.
Why do you just spout poetry like that sometimes? Wait, let me see the
The
stained
church
glass.
window contains stained glass, illustrating Bible stories.
Nature is taking back what was borrowed. How about this door? Is this
No
open?
one has been through there for decades.
Eh.
The church. Large black crows.
Hmm.
No one has.
Not even gonna try the door. Oh, missed this.
Decorative gravestone.
What do you mean decorative? Is it not a real grave? Oh, and I can... What a tiny hitbox that is.
A rusty metal letter.
Oh, I see it's at the bottom of a gutter. Okay.
Decorative gravestone.
Maybe that's part of a puzzle?
A rusty metal letter.
Looks like a fancy T. Alright, so I gotta be on the lookout for more letters, I bet. And also for a place where letters are missing from. Let's hoof it straight right. There are an uncanny amount of blackbirds here. Oh yeah. So here we have a puzzle. I mean, I guess it's gonna want me to get all the letters, but if I had to hazard a guess, it says Tom, Barry, Oliver. Maybe Jerry, but
The gravestone is missing letters.
I guess it wants me to go find him now. Okay. There's an M.
A rusty metal letter.
A rusty metal letter. It's in the north yard. Oh, a gravedigger. Or a grave robber.
Excuse me. May I disturb you?
No worries, lad. You don't disturb me.
What is up with him? I guess he's wearing a bandana or something. Strange job you have, grave digging. No, I think he's grave robbing.
Strange job you have. Grave digging.
Preparing the bed is what I prefer to call it.
Okay, maybe he is actually a grave digger.
I'm visiting the church. I've travelled from Saxton.
Well, ain't that something? Run along, lad. Do your visiting.
I wanna know who he is, though.
Why do the crows not come into this area of the churchyard?
Them old crows know better than to dwell near open graves.
Can you spare me a few moments? I have some questions.
I'm rather busy, lad. If I can get my work done, I'll have some time for you.
Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps he can help.
That you probably can.
Можете я
Just say
помогаю?
the word, and I'll be straight on it.
Oh, lad, you are eager. Perhaps you'll be the lucky one.
The lucky one?
Oh, don't mind me. Just speaking out loud. I'm only used to the birds, you see.
Looks like you have a beak.
Damn birds. Black as ink they are. They've taken poor Tom again, taken him, and scattered him all over.
So he wants me to fix the
What
gravestone.
do you mean?
Taken his name, and scattered him all over. If you put poor Tom together again, I reckon I might have a few moments to, converse.
Converse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Very good, sir. I don't think I caught his name. Well, I don't think there's any letters here, so we'll go back to the letter
Your
hunt.
own bare hands.
Always digging. We'll go around the west side of the building now. Anywhere with a magnifying glass. Oh, we can go inside. A little unexpected. What here can be read? May you have walls for the wind and a roof for the rain, and drinks beside the fire, laughter to cheer you and those you love near you, and all that your heart may desire. Okay, that was pretty. I just butchered it. Memory service of Evelyn Ackland to be held in Northfield Parish at 3 p.m. sharp. Note to parishioners and flower arrangers, please no plastic flowers. Mr. Rousset almost lost consciousness after throwing the last ones in the church bonfire. Please let us not kill the church wardens. Yes, let us not. The church is open all day every day to promote quiet contemplation and an opportunity for prayer. Please note the building is not a playground, and graffiti artists will be prosecuted. You have been warned. Please treat the building with respect. A religious site has existed here for more than 2,000 years. For details of services, please contact the vicar, who can be found in the vestry, daytimes only. Or if you wish to locate a burial, find a grave, learn graveyard crafts, or get your hands dirty, please speak to Mr. Rousset, who can always be found pottering about the graveyard. Seek him out. So that's Mr. Rousset we met. And... okay, so he's the one who almost died from the plastic flowers. That's funny. Northfield Church, a nimble history. Foundations built upon an Anglo-Saxon settlement, a tower built upon existing foundations by Ugof Fluther III in 1320. Nave was extended in 1390. Interior features Elizabethan carved slate from 1590. Many stained glass windows in good to reasonable condition. A Gothic carved rood screen separates the south aisle from the chapel, and the tomb of Nicholas Gurney, carved from elven stone in a romantic style around 1780. You know, that is one of my, like, big regrets as an American. I mean, it's not really a regret, because it's not something that I did. But one of the things that kind of fucks with us is that...
old and brittle.
One of, like, the annoying things about living in America is that the history kind of vanishes before 1600. We don't have historical sites, apart from the natives, that go back centuries and even millennia like Europe does. I don't know, that might just be something that Europeans take for granted, because I think a lot about how there's some place
Paranormal
like
investigations can be ruined by tampering or false results.
like I think that there are some bars in like a pub in Boston that's like over 400 years old or something, and that's
paranormal investigation.
and then the UK is like, that shit's rookie numbers. This stuff has been around since the death of Christ. Let's see.
I should make sure no one can disrupt the experiment. Paranormal investigations can be ruined by tampering or false results.
Okay, wait, so we're gonna do like a seance now in the church? Is that right? And we're gonna deadbolt the door? Oh, or maybe we're not. Well, it seems like he wants to do that, but we were specifically tasked to go do something else. So let's go ahead and see if we can't find the freaking letters. William Ager tomb. I see that shit. Maybe it'll tell us something important. 1918 to 1949. There's 3 crowns on it. Finally at peace, long may he rest.
3 crowns.
A link to the legend. Literally just memorizing all of Nigel's voice lines at this point.
William Ager. 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 A name to look out for.
Interesnaya.
Large black crows.
Okay, well, there's really a lot of those little letters and shits missing. And it doesn't seem like there's all too many places to go looking.
The door is rusty.
It says that like I can use a tool on it, but I don't think I've got anything in my inventory that's particularly tooly. Why the tear? Oh.
A rusty metal letter.
So maybe they're scattered about this part of the graveyard.
The graveyard.
Although it's really hard to tell what's him
The graveyard.
just commenting about the greater graveyard and what's actually important. Why has he got... Ugh.
A rusty metal letter.
Why is there a shattered skull in this little tin? Alright, well, that's only 2 left now.
A head.
Oh, is that a screen I missed? It is. Oh,
A
that,
rusty metal letter.
that one was damn hard to see. Okay, so I'm really only missing one more, I think. Is it that? I think I've already seen this one. I think I just saw this one, actually. Pesky, pesky hitboxes. Tisk, tisk. Alright, I'm gonna do one more lap around the church and see if I can't find the last one. So all we're missing is the O in Oliver.
The grave.
Maybe we could just pull it off a different tombstone. Hidden object puzzles are especially difficult in a game that is almost entirely black and white. Alright, well, I found nothing. So I think the plan now is that I'm gonna hop inside and maybe try to do a seance, if he'll allow it.
The flowers.
And if not, then I'm just gonna maybe walk through that last piece. What do I want to do here?
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
Pretty sudden noise. Oh! Okay, that was the camera. I dropped the camera here.
Perfect. This will capture any visitors or paranormal phenomena.
Spirits, tell me where the O is. What is that thing on the wall? Foundations built upon an Anglo-Saxon settlement and chapel. We knew that, I just didn't remember it. Oh! That almost passed me by. Now, who might that chap have been? Footsteps? Wait. I can't tell if those are in person or not. Might have just been part of the soundtrack for all I know. Okay, there's just disembodied footsteps in this place. It's nothing
The choir
serious.
stalls are empty. The choir stall.
The quiet stalls are empty. Ooh. Didn't they say that there was a saint entombed here?
It's a coat of arms.
Might be what I'm looking at.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. It's a coat.
I forget whose arms those are. They might have told me.
These panels should have some sort of decoration or carving. They have been worn smooth.
Does that mean I need to take a rubbing of them?
These
It's typically how that goes in these kinds of games.
these
I'll come back when I find some charcoal and paper. Ghost orb.
What on earth is that?
It's a ghost orb.
This could be orb activity.
It is indeed. I would expect nothing less pointing a camera at the grave of a saint or whoever in an abandoned church. I don't know what that is on the wall, but it looks like I can video that too. Oh, it's the same hitbox. Never mind, I'm stupid.
This could be orb.
Well, that noise explicitly means it's part of a puzzle, isn't it? What if I try using the dictaphone? How about the voice recorder? No, I think it was the video was the important part. What's this here?
The other church is a mystery to me. Perhaps I should keep that in mind.
I don't know what he means about the other church.
The shelf is peppered with dead flies. Some still twitch with the last remnants of life.
That's what I'm hearing. Flies buzzing. What is this? Nothing. About the voice recorder. Can I look up at this tapestry carving?
The carving features two medieval ladies and a coat of arms carved into slate.
Huh. Looks like 6 birds and belt, maybe. Ooh, letters. Letters I see. What if I video this? Thomas Ager. I see that.
What is that?
It's the name, Thomas Ager. It's glowing luminescently. Although it doesn't say Thomas Ager without the camera, of course. There it is.
There's definitely something. I should listen to the recording.
That was freaky. Sometimes this game hits, sometimes it misses, but that was a hit. That was a freaky voice. And the EMF is doing a little dance here. Can I take that O? I want that O. I would put it to better use in this place. Three crowns.
The archway is decorated with a coat of arms.
No, that's a link to the legend, actually.
3 crowns.
A link to the legend. Looks like a fleur-de-lis almost.
Nothing.
I concur. Well, let's have a look at that camera. Did it pick up anything that we missed while we were away?
The camera has captured something.
Oh. Что это? Looks like something coming from the window or the door? Where is that exactly? I mean, here's the door right here. So should something enter church? A little freaky deaky, I will not lie. No way!
Is that a crown?
Fuck that. That was such a small hidden hitbox. It might as well just been the bottom of the door.
Definitely a crown.
Okay, well, we found some good stuff, though. I was getting ready to go back to the walkthrough. Let's have a look at this book.
Thomas Ager.
Thomas Ager's journal. Did we have William Ager's before then? Probably. Gurney has seen and heard enough. He invites his own demise. Stitch those gossiping lips and gouge those prying eyes. I'll take those burrowing hands of his and bury them deep under tombs of stone. Gurney has seen and heard enough. I spoke with my brothers by candlelight. Is this a poem or a journal entry? I think it's a poem, actually, and I've been reading it like a journal entry. I spoke with my brothers by candlelight. A pact was sealed that endless night. No one, not a soul, must disturb the crown. All would fall, all would drown. From leafy hedge to the stony town, no thieving fool or greedy filth must ever find the crown. I think that maybe it was both. I don't know. Looks like it's just these 2 pages.
Did Thomas Ager kill a man? Did he know the location of the crown?
Seems like it. And seems like he killed a man named Gurney. Normally Nigel goes apeshit over this sort of thing and like has a million different things to say. I guess not this time. Ta-da!
Tom Oliver. So now I know. The gravestone is complete.
No way it said Tom Oliver.
Tom.
Blew my freaking mind, you guys.
Excuse me.
No worries, lad.
I finished putting poor old Tom back together.
That you have, lad. He's looking on you kindly now.
I like this guy.
I've got more time for your questions, if you have something to ask.
Let's see.
Why are there so many crows in the churchyard?
They say there's a crow for every soul in this yard. They do. Watch how they be looking at you. The bad side of a crow's gaze has been known to strike a man down where he stands.
Don't think I've encountered that yet. Let's ask about Ager.
Does the name Ager mean anything to you?
Agers, is it? I should have known. What you be wanting with them?
Treasure! Oh, there's a lot to ask.
Did you know any of the Ager family?
Yes, I knew William Ager. Not personally, but I knew of him. He wasn't, how shall I say this? Quite right in the head. A bit simple, if you know what I mean. Oh, this was back in the 1940s.
So just 20 years ago, or 30?
Ager didn't go to fight. He was sickly. Bad breathing, bad heart, bad everything. They say the family spread their seed too thinly. Deformities and so forth.
Uh-huh. Agers were inbred.
Was there a connection between the Agers and the legend of the Anglo-Saxon crown?
There's talk that those Agers knew the location of that last crown, and I'm guessing they weren't the only ones. People don't go looking for things that don't need finding. The people of the Fens are superstitious folk, you know. They believe in the old ways, the ways of the land. It's best not to disturb them who sleep.
What connections do the Agers have with the church?
Oh, that's a good one. Thomas Ager was a rector of this parish 200 years past. Odd fellow he was. Greedy and deceitful. We ain't allowed to talk about him to the vicar.
Am I gonna meet this vicar?
He won't hear a bad word against him. But I can tell you there was darkness in his heart. Old Nick knew it. Some say it cost him his life. Poor old Nick.
Who's Nick? Is it Nick Gurney? Is that who we're talking about? I'd like to know that.
Where can I find out more about the Ager family?
William Ager. He died in the 40s. Terrible for him it was. He died of tuberculosis. Water on the lungs. I heard he was near hysterical, terrified that there'd be no one left to carry the family name. You see, some folks say the Agers were guarding a great secret, entrusted to the family for centuries. I'd start with the museum folks in Saxton, or old Nanny Noah.
Really?
She knows a thing or two.
Okay. So Nanny Noah and the museums can tell us more. I mean, I figured the museums would, and they've just been stonewalling us out so far.
Can I ask about something else?
Go ahead, lad.
Uh-huh.
The church is very isolated. Why is that?
A great plague. The Black Death. 12th century it was. A terrible time, lad. Truly terrible. Dead littered the streets and lanes of Northfield. Cattle and livestock roamed the country, unattended. Brother deserted brother. Mother deserted her young. 1/3 of the people died, all across Europe. Timber buildings soon rot away, and there ain't nothing to show for Northfield. It's a ghost of its former self.
Wow. Sometimes I just forget how shit the plague was, and it's just wild to think of a mortality rate that high hitting. Might as well ask this.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Aye, that I do. The friends we have in life are still with us.
And we can elaborate on it.
Are there any ghosts here at Northfield?
Aye, I'd say so. Old Nick walks his churchyard after dark.
Nick Gurney, I'm guessing.
He's looking for something, that's for sure. You've probably met old Nick. He's in the church, laid out on his back, poor devil.
Oh, wait.
I be reckoning he's the one you want to see.
Maybe somebody else.
A word of warning, though. Be careful how you're looking on him.
So Nick is the ghost orb.
What do you think ghosts are?
Well, I never. What a question. I can't say I know. Spirits, maybe? Those who need to move on. There's something they have to know. Or something they want to tell us. Maybe they've got unfinished business with the living. Either way, I don't bother them and they don't bother me.
That's a nice thought. Mutual existence with ghosts.
Can I come back here tonight to ghost hunt?
Why? Oh, yeah, I would not have said
Hunting
that.
ghosts, is it? Those who go looking for the dead are asking for trouble. You watch what you're doing. The dead folk of Northfield won't take kindly to any disrespect.
I'll be a very respectful ghost hunter. I
But
swear.
if you're determined, I'm thinking I might leave the doors open tonight and light you a few candles.
Emma Harry had better come with us.
Can I ask about something else?
Go ahead, lad.
Bye.
I'll get on with my visit.
So is he gonna, like,
Be seeing you, laddie.
send us to a new chapter
Be
now?
seeing you.
Be seeing you, laddie. Is this gonna be a new chapter now?
Blasted crowman. He should know.
I should know better. No, I guess not yet. Well, I'm going to pause it there because I'm tired as shit, and I think we're also due to call an episode there anyhow. Comments are welcome about what direction I should take next. I mean, really, you guys are welcome to comment any kind of pointers that you'd like, because we're not going to play this one like a shrewd, hard-nosed mystery game, because it's more of an adventure game, and it's pretty narrow in progression. Just so long as you don't drop me any spoilers, because I'm having a good time speculating. And I'm enjoying playing it blind. Otherwise, take care. I'll be back with Darkwood this Sunday, probably. I was still traveling a little late for the holidays, so I missed last Sunday. And in addition to this one, I think we'll have a new Let's Play coming soon. But I hope you all had a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas, and I hope we all have a good new year coming ahead of us in 2025. Corny shit. I'm so fucking tired. Bye, guys.